My name is Lisa McAvoy. I work for Merck, and my position with Merck is Associate Vice President of Digital Manufacturing. Merck are a pharmaceutical company headquartered here in the US in New Jersey with global operations. We use leading edge science and technology to produce vaccines, biologic therapies, animal health products, and other technology solutions for our patients and customers. My team, and I have the best team in the world, we are responsible for all of the shop floor technologies that we use in our manufacturing facilities in human health, animal health, and our research and development late stage. So products like DeltaV, DCS, for example, is one that sits in our space. For us, I think one of the main challenges we have right now is data, unlocking our data, making sure our data is clean and usable. The DeltaV DCS system is our primary control system. That is our enterprise standard for control at the shop floor level. So trying to make a batch in our company without DeltaV is pretty much impossible these days. Automation is critical for us in speed to market for several reasons. One, it allows us to ensure that we can have standard repeatable processes. When you're in commercial manufacturing in the industry that you're in, you want every batch to be made exactly the same way per the licensing agreement that we have with the regulators to the right quality standard every time. So automation allows us to do that. It helps us drive that standard work. Again, it also provides the data that we need, but it also allows us to see inside the batch process to see where we might have potential for improvements or optimizations that either increase yield, which means more product to our patients, or increases our throughput, which means faster time to make batches, which again increases our capacity. So it unlocks a lot of the insights that we need to run our business effectively to the right quality of standard to make sure that our patients get what they need every single time, every single dose. For us, it's really important to have systems that connect together and that integrate. And the value of the ecosystem is really where we see the next level of automation going. We've already got really strong integration between our DeltaV DCS system and RTS. So the step prior to that is the PKM piece. So PKM will flow our data, recipe data from PKM into our DeltaV DCS. Our DeltaV DCS is also connected to RTS. So then we've got our triad, if you like, perfectly connected. So that frictionless flow of data across individual system boundaries is what's the most important thing to us. One of the recent successes we've had is with RTS, the real-time scheduling solution. That for us has given us an insight into the shop floor that we just didn't have before. When you're trying to do finite scheduling in a drug substance facility with, processing times that take 40, 50 days, that's a lot of discrete activities to manage. What RTS does is allows us to orchestrate right across that batch process, not only looking at the equipment constraints that we've got in a facility, but also our resource constraints and bringing all of that together. So what we've been able to do is optimize how we run our facilities based on the data that RTS is providing us. In the past, where we would have had finite schedulers effectively manually moving blocks around, either in Excel or a whiteboard or something else, RTS is now doing that for us. And the more batches that we're running, the smarter the model is getting, the more insights that we're getting, and the more we can optimize the white space in between tasks. So we're also being able, as a result of that, to optimize our maintenance, because we can now get windows that we didn't have insight to before, to do some of those quick preventative maintenance tasks, as well as overall optimizing our batch processing. So it's a really important factor for us in our entire golden batch philosophy. We want to be able to make our products the same way as every time, but also the best, fastest, most optimized way, so that we're making the best uses of all of our resources, whether that's equipment or people. So we've been working with Emerson for a really long time, for longer than I've been with the company. I think from a mission perspective, I think we've got quite a common understanding of our mission. They focus on the patient the same way that we focus on the patient. And then I think also that strategic partnership and that co-creation together, I think there's really good two-way dialogue between ourselves and Emerson, so that as new solutions come, we can provide our input as end users, and we've seen examples where that input we've provided has been built into the next release of the products, so that we get to do that development together.